What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and in today's video I'm going to help you figure out which type of cardio is right for you depending on what your fitness goal is and your lifestyle, so that you know you're doing what's best and getting the fastest results and results that stick. So, welcome to the video. Thanks for stopping by. If you're wondering which type of cardio is best for you to do, I'm going to help you decide that, because obviously there's tons of different cardio workout options to choose from. You can do the treadmill, go for a run, you can ride the bike, you can do the stair climber, and then there's different cardio methods as well. And I'm going to talk about what I consider the main three, because you can do all of those as steady state cardio. You can do them all as low intensity steady state cardio, and then you can do them all as high intensity interval training. And with three different cardio methods, and seeing as how cardio is super important for fat loss oriented fitness regimens and just all regimens in general, are you supposed to just pick one and go with it? No, of course not. That's how you end up falling off the wagon, because you're not going to get results as fast as you'd like, and you're probably going to hate it the whole time. So what you do is first figure out which body type you are and what type of training and diet plan is going to be best for your genetics, and then you want to pick a cardio method that's right for you. And if you're not sure what body type you have, you can take my free quiz. It's right below this video, and we'll actually tell you exactly what you need to do to get in shape. But if you just are wanting to figure out which cardio method is best for you, it's going to come down to a few things. One, how much time you have. This is a big one. If you're a person with an already busy schedule, doing an hour of cardio a day is not realistic, so you have to find ways around that. Another reason, or another thing, is injuries or specific goals. If you have, for instance, bad knees, obviously you can't go for 45-minute runs because you're going to be hurting during it and also after it. Or if you have a goal to put on muscle mass while getting leaner, you want to make sure you're doing a cardio method that targets fat specifically as much as possible, rather than just overall weight loss. And then the third factor, it's mainly going to come down to what you enjoy. Because if you hate getting on cardio machines and you're supposed to go get on a cardio machine 5 days a week to stick to your weight loss plan, it's just not going to work for you long term. And you probably already know that. So learning about the different types of cardio that you can do and that would be best for your goals, and then choosing one that sounds like it best fits your lifestyle, is going to give you that much more of a guarantee for it to actually work. So first up, I'm going to touch on steady state cardio, because it's by far the most common type of cardio. It's what you see people doing pretty much every time you step in the gym. When the treadmills have people jogging on them, or the stair climbers have people with their heads down, trucking away, or the bikes have people sweating their butts off and watching the TVs on the wall or reading a book. And I'm not a fan of steady state cardio. Why? Because one, it increases cortisol production in your body far longer than any other kind of cardio workout. And cortisol, if you're not aware, is a stress hormone that overloads your adrenal glands. And this stresses out your body, and then it leads to an increase in body fat retention, especially around the belly area. So sure, you'll burn some calories, but it'll mess with your hormones in a way that you don't want. Also, another reason, if you haven't noticed, steady state cardio takes a while. And personally, I'm busy. I don't really have time to go jog on the treadmill for an hour on top of my strength training, which is already 45 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And I spend about 15-20 minutes to warm up before my workouts. So I don't want to be at the gym for 2 hours just to do some cardio. It's just not realistic for my lifestyle. And I've been helping people get in shape long enough to know that I'm not alone in feeling that way. Now, another reason I don't like it, I have bad knees, like I mentioned. So jogging is out of the picture because my knees will get all inflamed and from slapping my feet on the ground over and over. So, and yeah, there's other things that I could do instead. But again, it's back to personal preference. I'm not trying to be at the gym that long. I don't have time to be at the gym that long, and I doubt you do either. And last reason I don't like it is because you don't really burn as many calories as you could for the amount of time you're spending doing it. There's been studies done that show that 30 minutes of steady state cardio burns roughly 300 calories depending on your intensity and your body weight and stuff like that. But 300 calories for 30 minutes just ain't optimal to me, especially when there's more efficient ways to go about it and you're increasing your cortisol levels. But let me be clear, doing this type of cardio is insanely more beneficial than not doing anything at all. And if you enjoy it also, I have business partners who enjoy running because it helps them clear their mind after a long day. That's amazing. You're doing something that you enjoy and burning calories at the same time. That's the dream. But if you don't enjoy it, I got 2 more options for you. Now, the next one I want to touch on real quick is low intensity steady state cardio. And this is when you do cardio at one pace with low intensity. Normally for me, this would mean just like walking at a brisk pace on a treadmill on an incline. And it's similar to regular steady state cardio in terms of the amount of time that you have to spend doing it, but it has more upsides in my opinion. Your cortisol levels won't be increased nearly as much, which is huge. That alone would probably be enough for me personally. But also, it's the most efficient cardio method to specifically target fat because you're not training at a high enough threshold to where you could burn muscle like you would with other cardio methods. But I guess another downside to that is that you won't burn nearly as many calories. So there's pros and cons to it. It's just really going to depend on your goals. Typically, LISS cardio would be for someone who is already pretty lean and wants to focus on preserving muscle while just getting that little bit of extra fat off. Or you could even treat this as an extra weapon to throw into your weekly regimen to speed up your results even faster. Now, the last type of cardio that I want to talk about real quick is the one that I've talked about many times in the past. High intensity interval training, or HIIT. You've probably heard about it before. And this is when you do intervals of all out max intensity that lasts 10 to 20 seconds, super short. And then you rest or you do something low intensity for either that same amount of time or double that amount of time or maybe even half that amount of time. It all depends on your physical capabilities, what you can do. And then you do this over and over and over again until you're completely fatigued. And what you'll find is you're done in about 10 minutes. It takes a fraction of the time to do this versus doing steady state cardio or even low intensity steady state cardio, and you'll get a way better workout. 2, there are so many different types of HIIT workouts that you can do. First off, you can do any cardio machine you like as long as you're pushing yourself during the high intensity intervals. Meaning if you're on a treadmill, make sure you're sprinting. If you're on the elliptical, make sure you're going fast. Or you can do something like boxing or a sport where there's short periods of max effort that you have to give. That's personally what I do. I either play basketball or I do intervals of Muay Thai, and that allows me to actually enjoy it. Because believe it or not, I too hate cardio, but I gotta do it. So I gotta find a fun way to go about it. Or you could even do something as simple as burpees or jump squats or something that doesn't even require a gym at all. So you can literally do it anywhere. It takes less time. There's endless ways to switch it up so that you don't get bored, and it burns more calories. That's probably the one that most people don't realize. There's been studies done that show that 30 minutes of regular steady state cardio and 10 minutes of HIIT cardio burns about the same number of calories while training. So from the start, you're burning that same number of calories in less time, so you're burning calories faster. And also, HIIT causes what is known as excess post-oxygen consumption, or EPOC. And this is when your body literally burns calories for hours after your workout. So you burn calories faster while doing it. You burn calories even after you're done doing it. There's endless choices to choose from so that you never get bored, and it's the quickest cardio method there is. And this is actually one of the 3 fat loss hacks that I recommend to start doing in my body type quiz. And I'll throw it out there. If you want to learn the other 2, just hit the link in the description below this video, take that free quiz, and watch the quick video at the end, and you'll get 2 more awesome tips to help speed up your results. But yeah, so those are just the 3 most common cardio methods, and like I said, if you just enjoy one more than the other and you can do it consistently without even thinking about it, that is the best cardio for you. But if you don't have one that you love, hopefully this video helped you realize the pros and cons to all three types. So that's the video. So I hope you're subscribing to the channel and liking the video if it helped you out. I get a lot of people watching these videos and they're not subscribing, they're not liking it. If it did help you, please let me know by hitting the subscribe button or hitting the like button. I'd really appreciate it. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.